is one of them.
Ooh.
It's Liquid and Cloud9, and Liquid are looking to try and turn this series around.
Curvy banana. Topsy-turvy series.
You got a curvy banana, Mac, or have you got a straight one? What one did you bring to work today?
I bought like 3 the other day at Woolies.
Yeah.
They were all pretty curved.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, nah, okay. Let's just talk about Counter-Strike, everyone.
We're talking about the banana.
Banana.
And that's exactly where Liquid's heading, which is why it was relevant. Mitchell.
Yes. Okay. My bad. It's just JT here with the Molotov. Wants to try to buy some time for the rest of the lads to go for a bit of a rotation as they are set up toward bracket. As you did say, Liquid now setting up for this execute. Smoke onto Coffins and CT. That's a pretty cool little bit of utility over towards Coffin's side there.
They're into the bomb site pretty damn quick there, Team Liquid, and Cloud9 are looking for the retake, having already suffered some HP loss. That is a good flash, and Floppy rolls around the corner, gets rid of Alicia's head. JT needs to ensure that he survives, even despite being now, I think, team flash there in the end. Team Liquid holding strong on the bomb site, and the trades are coming through thick and fast, and they're all going the way of the T's. 3 surviving, and a pistol in their favor.
That was a really cool piece of utility. I would love to go back and take a look at that if possible. Maybe a little bit later on if I can. And Cloud9, at the moment, they're going to go for this force buy, as you often do see on Inferno. Deagles and armor, bit of util. So going to try and get the most out of that. As for Team Liquid, going into their first buy round here.
What have we got? A bit of disrespect down mid? No. Floppy just sending it to second. Nice nade. That could have been some free damage, but Twists hears it coming a mile away. C9 fall back. So going for the force buy as well, just making sure that they can get some extra damage done to Liquid's economy. These Deagles here on Inferno. Very, very strong. Mostly close range engagements here on this map. Oh, nice bink through the wall. It's only done 4 damage.
4 damage. That's premium. That's value for money. When I get a headshot, I also want it to do at least 4 damage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's going to be 100-0.
Well, speaking of headshots, that's 1. JT might require 2 or 3, but he won't get them. Stewie, sharp as he walks out of the smoke. True to form.
Smoke criminal.
Lock him up. All right, guys?
Do we throw away the key, though? Or is he too much of a national treasure?
Nick Cage reference?
Oh, maybe. Well, Twist's going to be caught in a cage here as he's stuck in the tunnel. Coming from second, Floppy gets a nice kill. And that's going to be a Galil retrievable. So 4 weapons now, and Floppy's already in the pit at the ready. That's another 3-on-3 now. C9, no real chance in the round. They're not going to be going for it, just looking to keep these guns alive. That's already 5 weapons, 6 weapons rather, going to be carried into the next round. Deagles can be dropped across. Oh, it's actually 5. Stewie. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong side of the screen. What's going on? Okay. Well, it's 6 AM. I'm awake. I swear.
Yes, it is 6 AM.
I'll just break it down for you, Matt. Cloud9 have 0.
Yep.
Liquid have 2.
Okay. But what about the guns?
Saved 3 guns.
No. 6 guns. 5 guns.
What are you talking about?
They have Deagles to drop across.
Pilski just said they each saved. That means you combine them.
I see what you're saying, Mac.
I did maths.
They're going to drop the Deagles across to the armorless player.
I did maths at least 10 years ago, and occasionally I have to do it to do my shopping. So I think...
How many bananas did you buy?
3.
Plus how many apples?
But it's not about the amount, Pilly. It's about the weight. It was like $3 a kilo. Oh, it's going to be a lot of kilos being dropped straight on Naf, but he somehow manages to snag a second in that situation. Stewie with another, so Team Liquid 2-man advantage.
Doing a pretty good job navigating their way through these force buys, through these anti-ecos. You'll love to see it. Going to build up that economy nice and strong. Just like Mac did to him when he was a kid. Now he's an absolute unit.
Thank you.
Whenever Mac walks in the room, the tank music from Left 4 Dead comes on.
I have a mod for Left 4 Dead that turns the tanks into Shrek.
Somebody.
And it plays that music.
Of course it does.
And he runs around going, donkey. What are you doing in my swamp?
Oh, God.
And then you hear the tank like boom, 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 boom behind you.
Yeah, right.
Donkey.
So now we know what Jordan does in his free time.
Yeah, and you obviously have to make your characters anime girls as well while we're at it. Like, are you even playing Left 4 Dead if you don't have anime girls and Shrek tanks?
I've never used any of the mods for Left 4 Dead.
Well, that's one that you do need to do.
Okay. Maybe
Right,
we should do that.
By the way, I heard that they're releasing a new Left 4 Dead 2 campaign.
Is it called Left 4 Dead 3?
No, like, it's actually going to be in Left 4 Dead 2.
Okay.
They're making an update for Left 4 Dead 2. Anyway, that was a random tangent.
Well, it was an eco, so that's fine. Into the first buy round here.
Oh, yes.
Just the singular AWP, whole lot of util for Cloud9, couple of kits, everything they could possibly want access to. Liquid, though, they've done a good job navigating their way through these anti-ecos, through these force buys, which means that they have a bit of cash left over in the back pocket should things go awry in these next couple of rounds. Banana control is obtained there by Cloud9. A lot of utility invested, couple of good flashes over the top from Sonic. Allows JT to be able to jump spot now with that smoke, and the rest of Cloud9 starting to rotate over, but a great flash from Naf, allowing Elite to get onto the line against OC, who is a little wide on that dig line, trying to play the off angle and punish for it.
It's definitely not looking like the same Cloud9 as what we saw on Dust 2, is it?
Well, I think this is a map that, at least in terms of the map stats, looks a little bit on the weak side for Cloud9. Like I said, really struggling to beat some opponents, or even have lost to some opponents like, well, that are not on the same caliber of Liquid is how I would characterize it, like a Triumph,
Yep.
like a Team 1, you know, decent NA teams, but not up to the caliber of Liquid. That is ballsy from Modem. A dry peek into carpets. And actually now this pit and graveyard setup could go decently for them.
Yeah, pretty solid crossfire established.
Oh.
Bigs for man of the match now, but it is going to be shut down, and that's all of A-Site found for Team Liquid, but big damage done to Elige and Naf. So Floppy and JT have an opportunity to get back into the round, but do they call the save early? Stu, he's still hanging around like a bad smell at bracket. Flash over into Arch, and Stu reaggresses. Perfect shot. Big headshot found on the Floppy, and JT now seems to just be trying to save from here, looking for some exits. Team Liquid switched on to the situation, and they're going to be very happy with a fourth clean one in a row, trying to start this map much better than what we saw them play on Dust 2.
First gun round, very nicely done for Liquid. I'd imagine, looking at Cloud9's money now, they probably will have to go for a bit of a half buy around that M4. I thought things were going to go a little awry for Liquid there. Cloud9, they had the graveyard player. MOTM was just hitting head after head after head. But unfortunately, not able to connect enough shots. There's the half buy around the M4. And Liquid going to continue streaking ahead in terms of these rounds. And in terms of the cash. So Cloud9 really going to have their work cut out for them on the CT side if they want to stay competitive here.
What's JT going to be able to do with the M4?
He's trying to duel towards Banana, but pushed off the line now, not really getting much value out of that.
Indeed. Close range angles being played though with the pistols at least, and a bit of a bait and switch sort of a setup for Cloud9, so you can see that working. If Twists put a foot wrong, but if Liquid continue this progression toward B, then unlikely that this big setup in apartments is going to have that much impact.
And look at that, the structure, the coordination coming out from Team Liquid on that anti-eco, rotating at the right time, and looking to just send it into the free site at B. It's looking like a completely different team, Team Liquid, at the moment, to what we saw on Dust 2. Just making all the right choices. C9, just unable to get away with it. Flash into mid, and it is going to be C9 on the aggressive. Twist, what have you got here at Banana?
Going to have a fair bit, maybe 3 kills. Floppy down early on in the piece, and Naf's helping him out quite substantially with a couple of kills from the AWP. Luckily, JT's been able to hang on to the M4, so at least Cloud9 have that going for them, but it's not even fair to really say that's a silver lining at the moment. It's more of a wooden spoon prize because they're still losing. They're getting something, but they're losing. It's like a participation medal.
I thought you were going to say potassium. Or we're
Potassium
still talking about bananas.
does come from bananas.
Very good at keeping you awake
Is
and
it?
fit and healthy and energized.
Maybe I should eat more bananas.
You should. I eat many a banana.
Explain.
At least one a day.
How do you do it?
Keeps the doctor away.
Do you eat it with skin on or skin off?
Do you eat it whole?
Skin on.
Skin on, obviously.
Yep.
It's just like apples. The skin has a lot of nutrients in it.
It's a bit chewy though, isn't it?
Oh, not usually.
Well, you have to like cook it, or
What do you mean?
you just eat the banana skin like that?
Yeah.
All right.
What, you don't? It's like kiwi fruits. You eat it with the skin on. Tickles your throat.
Yeah, but banana skin's not hairy at least.
What about the like little top bit?
Yeah. What did you eat that, Matt?
The
You know, the little handle.
the stem.
The little handle.
Well, hang on, because it looks like Team Liquid could have a handle here on banana right now. JT just waiting for some contact around the smoke here.
He's got the counter flash ready. You could throw that up above the chimney. Sonic on the line for now. Liquid just walking up dry.
One bullet and Sonic's dusted here. Stu might have found the perfect timing, but he's going to wait for the troops to group up and send their way in. This should be around, surely.
Yeah, it's going to leave him solo on that big site with 15 HP.
He's got the smoke, he's got the molly, but he doesn't really have the ability to slow this one down. Molly at least to default there, but Stu's on the hunt.
Yeah, up above the smokes as well. That's
Wow.
a huge spray through the smoke from JT to deny the bomb plant. Great start to what would have been a retake for Cloud9 is still yet to be one because the bomb's not even down yet.
Grim's got a flash at new box here. Could send that into main or could send that into con side.
Oh, big flash.
What?
Stu with a triple.
That's
That
beautiful.
has been set up perfectly by Grim.
What?
And Stu, he's on for the ace. He's hungry, but Grim's stolen it. And I'm sure Stu's moulding. But at the same time, they're going to be very happy with that. What was that, 5 alive, 4 alive at the end?
I think that was
All
the only,
five.
that was the only flash that Liquid had, I think,
Oh,
in
no, it would've been
in
four.
that post plant. On towards new box, saw it coming. Just sends Stu in towards construction side. All three of these CTs full blind.
Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely love to see it. And Grim, you know, he might have taken that last kill, but let's be real, he's the reason why Stewie even got those 3 over towards con side.
Yep, absolutely right.
The silent hero in the round.
That's why we must tell his story, Mac.
Of course.
Grim is
For the
gone.
younger generations to understand that it's not Stewie killing everyone that's the real hero here, although he has managed to be a bit of a hero up Banana again. That's already B-site found and should be a 7th in a row for Team Liquid. Let's see what MOTM and Floppy do to maybe make this one expensive. Oh, run boost. Ambitious. Info found. Just hoping for anything. what do you call that? Mitch, you're the expert here.
Having fun.
Having a bit of a wobbly.
Wait, hang on. Context?
Wobbly's fun.
I don't know what to say, Mac.
All right, well, he's just saving, so I'm just going to relive a glorious moment. I always love to nerd out over a great flashbang, so let's just see it again. Why not?
Bang.
Full white. What can you do? Nothing. Beautiful. You'll love to see it.
Not a whole lot.
Stewie's really fragging up, man.
He is. He's on a bit of a tear. That's not good news if you are a Cloud9 fan. Certainly quite solid for Team Liquid. 7-0. It's, you know, I feel like this is very similar to what we saw in that Godsend big game where it was the same storyline on the first and second map, just flipped. We're getting that again. Different kind of context, but very much the same thing happening here as what we saw on Dust 2. Team Liquid off to a massive lead. Cloud9 look like they're not really contesting too well.
Oh, and MOTM going to be flashed off the line, falling to his grave now. Stewie and Twist just opening up the round, and that should be that from there. OC probably doesn't want to be losing this AWP too much just yet. Refresh on that smoke. Nade into the corner as well, and Naf, he's just going to hold a nice tight line. For Team Liquid, they are just hard on the hunt here. Look at that, Twists, as well as Stewie. They are hungry for some kills.
This is a very one-sided half. Dear Lord. Liquid just completely outmaneuvering T-side Inferno over Cloud9.
Making it look easy as well.
It has been easy. They've just been running their default and getting all of the entries. Good combination of just solid utility usage and some great firepower from Liquid.
Eight and 0.
There's a lot of hate in chat for Grim for stealing Stewie's ace. I just want to say that. So look, it's okay. He's made up for it. He's getting there.
Or on the contrary,
He even made the ace happen.
did Stewie steal Grim's ace?
I think it's more of that.
Good start to the round again for Liquid. They've taken control of apartments, forced Cloud9 back into brackets. All of that utility expended on the B side as well. So a lot of pressure on both sides of the map for the defenders.
Just with that lack of utility from C9 coming out of the 4 spot. They had to try to go for an aggressive play early on, and Twist, awkward situation, but he gets away untouched.
Liquid again, looks like they're setting up for this play towards the B site. Pretty decent utility across the board. A hit's starting to come in now. Of course, it's just the quick entry from Stu. Straight onto JT. They're going to secure that bomb site and even start to contest Rude's side a little bit as they put this bomb down. And Cloud9, it's, again, I would say, not only just this round, but even most of this half, it's kind of just been like a non-engagement, you know?
Yeah.
Just like Liquid, they go, they take the fight, they usually win it and get that entry, and then Cloud9 saves.
It's just such a weird situation for C9, just forcing the saves over and over and over and just barely damaging that economy of Team Liquid. As you can see, look at this after the round. 4 of the players should be hitting 16k. Naf pretty close to it as well. And this is where you want to be for Liquid, to have the most dominant half possible. Floppy makes it more expensive for Twists there, but look, there's no reason to survive really, other than keep the AK away from C9, but they didn't get their mitts on it in the last moments anyway. So, Team Liquid still just banging away at the door, looking to get back into the game, make it a 1-to-1 map score as quickly as they possibly can.
Yeah, just Team Liquid.
Oh no, I've seen it. Sonic, he's James Bond.
Yeah.
He's done it.
Yeah. He's a special agent.
Bond. James Bond.
You got to do it in a South African accent, though.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
It's not that different to Aussie, to be honest.
We'll get Jordan when he gets back to
Jordan, can you
give
do a
us...
South African accent? He can. That sounds more New Zealand than anything.
Well, we can't, no one can hear him. Just do it in a second, all right? There's a bit of action coming up mid. Stewie with another entry. Naf turning around, managing to deal with JT real quickly. And Team Liquid again with a 2-man advantage. 20 seconds into the round and should be able to capitalize again from here.
Would think so. 5-on-3, Cloud9 again, not aggressively posturing. Floppy catching a lead, being a little bit loosey-goosey, walking out that apartments area now. Moto Smoke at a couple flashes over the top of A from Liquid, and They're just going to reset in the mid-round. Minute 15 on the clock. They got all the time in the world to do whatever they want.
Naf is pretty low on HP though. Maybe there's a way that Cloud9 can sneak into this round. Certainly going to have to start thinking about putting one on the board here or there.
OC's got that Molotov and the smoke. Sonic's still got a Molotov to be dropping as well. This could go badly for Liquid if they try to force the issue too much.
Flash is coming through. OC again, just not going to hit the trigger. So, missed opportunity. Sonic now isolated on site. Molly may just buy some extra time for this rotation to come through. Sonic can't get it done this time. OC able to get a 1-for-1 trade.
All right.
But Floppy, he's done. He's dusted as well. That's 10 on the board. Team Liquid looking damn good. And Jordan, we're back to business. Hit us with your South African accent.
G'day, mate. It's me, Jordan.
That was... you're about 2 oceans away, mate.
Oh, bloody hell. I don't really know what you want from me, mate.
You did it. You did it so well.
Just the normal Aussie accent, isn't it?
What? What are you talking about? That was my best attempt. Sorry, I just let you down.
Floppy's had enough.
Yeah, Floppy.
Pushes down mid, finds that man advantage for Cloud9. No one else is doing it. And he gets given the AWP. He's got no HP, so he just wants that one-shot potential. Oh, I'm dying. My sinuses are trying to assassinate me.
Sinus 10, Pilsky 0.
Pretty much.
What happens when it hits 16-0?
I've been getting 16-0'd my entire career, CS and otherwise, so there you go. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Floppy shooting, looking to draw the attention as Team Liquid group here at brackets. Deep smoke to wrap into CT, but looking the wrong direction. OC, unfortunately, cannot get one in that scenario. Twist reacting too quickly. Now the grab might just come in. It's going to be around the world. JT surely able to stop this one. No, okay.
Twist.
Not able to get the double. Twist, big round.
Yeah, huge round. 3 kills already.
Trades are just so snappy. And now it's on to Sonic. He's in the church. He's got to pray for a 1v3 here.
Might be able to isolate the 1-on-1, and so far so good. Twist is down, and that's the Omega carry for the round. Out of the picture, re-aggression from Naf, who's, going to be baited out as that M4 comes around the corner. Stewie head found. Now Naf 1v2, can he clutch it? Puts his back straight into the corner. I think he's been spotted, and it's the crab walk.
Nice.
2-man peek, too much, and C9 not going to be going down 11-0. They've cracked the egg, and they're finally in it before it's too late.
Yeah, Sonic's had the most impact for Cloud9 there. He gets 3 kills from 0 and they win a round. You love to see it. Even fake flashed with that M4 unintentionally to throw Naf off. You love to see it.
Mac really looking like he loves it at the moment.
He loves it.
If you guys could see what I see.
He's literally doing push-ups right now.
Probably should. It's that time of the morning. Oof. I'll do what C9 should have done before the map.
He's doing it with the headset on. Look at him go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just trying to audio-ize.
It's the blood pumping
The
yet, Mac?
push-ups. Yeah.
How many are you up to?
Can you guys cast the game? I can't see the screen.
You stop counting, Mac. I'm casting you doing push-ups.
You were supposed to count then.
Oh, damn it.
I'm going to give you 2.
Huh?
2.
Gonna give me 2.
Yeah, most of them weren't proper push-ups, so...
Have you done a push-up in your life, Pilsky?
I know what good form looks like, Mac, okay? And that was not peak performance.
Oh,
Ooh, nice flash. Onto the line for JT. Yeah, not much happening here for either sides just yet. Cloud9 with this dig setup, though. Looking to try to pick Liquid as they come up bracket. Now the smoke onto the front of sight. Actually bonks JT in the head there. He blocks it with his forehead. That's the characteristic of a big brain IGL.
It's got a 5 head after that because it's going to get swollen.
There you go, more room for his brain then, Jordan. As they come into the site, he's going to need it.
JT has the line for the cross, but over the top, Stewie going to be dealt with nicely. JT has to go for the reload. Will fall back for now. Sonic unable to connect there through the smoke. Twist wants to get a bit aggressive here in front of Coffins, but for now, C9 just regrouping for the retake.
Still not a bad setup for Liquid, even despite a numbers disadvantage. The B site quite infamous for how difficult it is to retake. Luckily for Cloud9, they have a lot of util, and Liquid are in spots where that util is going to force them out. Look at all the damage it's done. It's just Naf left alive. 2 HP, stuck behind the smoke. Not a chance this time. And Cloud9, they get around with all 5 guns alive on the board. 2 in a row now for them.
Very nice. Very cool. Great retake from them. Absolutely love to see it.
Just a bit of shift in that momentum finally. We'll see how C9 end up closing out the half. If they can string 5 together, maybe carry that momentum into the second, then there's a chance they get back into the game. But Team Liquid, I'm sure they're happy with 10 rounds on that T side already.
Probably. That said, they have the opportunity really to just shut the door in Cloud9's face on this map. And if they leave it a little bit ajar, let Cloud9 back into 5 rounds, maybe Cloud9 gets the pistol round in the second half and then they're up to 8-10 and it's really anyone's game from there. So you can't really rest on your laurels, even despite a good start here for Team Liquid. 1-for-1 trade so far. OC getting involved in things, even a tag onto Stewie as well. Puts him down to 21 HP.
To the 4-on-4 now. Twist trying to pressure out of Carpets. Almost cleans up OC there, who was rotating over towards jungle side. Liquid now throwing this A site execute.
Trying to make their way up. Dig, brute force. The strategy is Stewie tries to lead it in now, but just on 21 HP, he needs to be traded. Spacing between him and the others is a little bit too much this time, and C9 structured as anything. Naf tries to go into the smoke. They know where he is. 14 HP, and he's going to be falling with 0. 3 on the board now for C9 with a rock-solid defense for the last 3 rounds.
Very late resurgence into the half, but will it be enough for C9? They're going to have to move on to their own T side. Good money here for C9 as well as Liquid, so got 2 gun rounds back-to-back to end this half. Aggression down mid goes quite well for C9, I have to say. OC's got Floppy covered, who then turns around and sprays down 1.5 players. Liquid not really with any map control here. They haven't taken Banana. Sonic's on the line there with the AWP. I think Elite just looking to just flash the boys up mid.
JT will re-aggress into brackets at the perfect time. Lines both Twists and Grim up. And poor old Elish, 16 HP to his name, is on his own.
Well, we've seen this man do more miraculous things in the past. Let's see if he can get it working again. But JT already posted on the tight line through Boiler. And that is the final bullet found. So 4 on the board now for C9 with a 6-round lead. For Team Liquid, can they maybe get 1 more on the board towards the end of the half? Well, we're about to find out.
The comeback, boys. Is it?
Who knows?
Are you asking me? Or
I am. I said, is it?
Is it? You asked it really weird. Don't like the inflection and the tone of your
just
voice.
Just use your ears, Pilsy.
Just confused me.
The
Listen to
inflection
what I'm
was
saying.
rhetorical.
Well, I don't think it is, but I think I have more faith in Cloud9's T side than I do on their CT side. So I hope they can at least make it competitive.
Peppo think.
Alrighty. There's that confidence.
What kind of Peppo is that, Jordan?
Pog! Peppo Pog.
Oh, MOTM going to be caught off guard. Sonic to trade, so at least had the AWP at the ready. 3-man setup over towards Archers. Flash to mid for info. Elige can't double it down. And now with this, there's no full rotation, so 2 players still held towards the A site. Twist going to be spotted, making his way out of apartments, down to 16. Floppy to finish as Naf now 1v3. Can he close it for the half?
Naf's been pretty good in these clutches for Liquid, even back on Dust 2. He had a couple. Has spotted OC. That's one player out of the picture, but Floppy gets around to the side and secures the 5th for Cloud9. They salvaged the half a little bit, but we're not prepared to call it a comeback just yet. They've got more work to do in the second half here, Cloud9, but at least they have that map advantage.
Your destiny, slay your enemy, raise a legacy. No more apologies, trust your abilities, gather the energies. Pull yourself back together, been staying off track forever. Child of the nation, go seek redemption, time for salvation. Today is meant to be day of victory, time for history. Reverse the tendency, fight the entropy, channel your rivalry. You're praying for fortune to come, you're hearing the sound of the drums. It's too late to backtrack, but pack your bag now. Keep your feet on the ground and stand up. You've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you black out, out. Stand up, you've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you back out. Give all you got, show him how to make a miracle. Stand up, you've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you back out. Give all you got, show him how to make a miracle. Go save your team, be a hero. Take home the cup, be a star. They waiting for you, take aim, shoot your arrow. It's your time to shine, show them who you are. Stronger, gotta go faster, gotta get better, gotta work harder. It's fight or flight now,
Team Liquid leads Cloud9 in the second map, 10-5. It was a string of 10 for Liquid that got them off to a good start, but then Cloud9 bounces back with 5 in a row of their own. And to be honest, 10-5, I mean, it's a workable scoreline. It's not amazing. It's nothing too fantastic from Cloud9. It's still certainly Team Liquid's map to lose from here. But at the very least, Cloud9 have come back and given themselves a good shot. If they can win the pistol, put it up to 10-8, anyone's game.
Yeah, it was 10-0, I think, at one point, and Cloud9 just recovered 5 in a row, making a very one-sided half look a little bit less one-sided, but Team Liquid are looking to get back in their face. They push straight down middle. Cloud9 have heard this for sure. Have OC down in the chicken pit here, gets 2 for himself. Nicely done.
Yeah, really nice stuff from OC. MOTM also chiming in with that trade onto Twisted, 2-on-4. Team Liquid, they're not being able to hold off this onslaught that Cloud9 is throwing at them. MOTM, though, does get the info as to where that remaining CT is, and Sonic's just going to book it over toward the B site. Not interested in trying to take a fight. Giving Stewie the respect that he deserves.
Planted that coffin too, so JT does not need to show too much aggression. Smoke dropped at CT, so Stewie fully aware that that rotation has come through now, and we aren't actually going to see Floppy go for the flank. He's going to go the safer route, back to Banana, looking to double up here with JT, who's just hoping for some info, but C9 looking to play off one another. Let's see if Stewie can deal with it. No, is the answer. Sonic doing some great work there to get the final kill of the round. But yeah, C9, now 6 rounds in a row. T-pistol found, and a chance to close this round gap as quickly as they can.
Well, on their way to doing it. We'll have to get through this force buy, though, for Team Liquid. It seems like Naf is the one who's on the AWP this game. He was using it all of the T side, and now he's the one to hold an extra $1,200 in his bank account. Nana has been taken there from Cloud9. Decent utility usage from them to be able to secure that. But Team Liquid do still have a couple of smokes to burn through. First one will be thrown out at 1 minute 30, so that is a fair bit of time burnt off the clock from Liquid, but not yet getting into that territory of stalling out the round to the last 30 seconds or anything like that.
A little bit of a flash in there from MOTM, who's going to try and cause a ruckus over at B. He's not doing too much damage, but he has started to draw a bit of a rotate, maybe I thought, from Naf, who ends up actually going back into library. So Liquid still retain 3 on the A bomb site. It's a good setup to deal with what Cloud9 is throwing at them.
The issue here is that Floppy is the one with all the util and he's in towards carpet. JT has a smoke which he can throw on Moto, but no flashes will be there for Cloud9 to get into this site. So unless Floppy's going to be throwing those chimney flashes or something like that, or maybe flashes over towards jungle side, then it's going to be up to Cloud9 to win these duels with 30 seconds on the clock. Push down, comes down from Nana. Liquid's got full info and the rotate over just in time.
This is a bit scary for Cloud9. They have to pick up the pace and they have to hit their shots. Already Twist starts off with one, Naf another, and it falling apart for Cloud9. Grim with the AK. Has put it down to just MOTM. 10 seconds left, has to hit shots, and he nearly does onto Stewie, but that is the round that Liquid was looking for. Cloud9 left it way too long.
Unfortunate. They took that banana control, went back towards bracket side, but Team Liquid, they make that mid-round play in towards banana, gather the key information, and are able to rotate accordingly.
Unfortunate round for C9, couldn't close it out, and Team Liquid make it very costly.
Yeah, C9's usually the team who has pretty good pistol armor force buys with the utility throwing a lot of cool executes. Let's see if they can pull one of those off yet again in a critical round here.
C9 just using some movement to try and bait out some information, but Team Liquid very deep here on the A-bomb site. As on the other side, you do see Stewie looking to get aggressive down Banana, and that's going to be off the back of the call, and the mop-up at Diggity. Floppy, last alive in apartments, smoked off, doesn't go out with the troops, and it's going to be a hard job for him, 1v5 against Team Liquid. Yeah, you know, all in a day's work. Oh, right, no, that was hard.
That was hard. That was
much harder than expected.
Yeah. Toiling away, and he just gets one potato out of a whole day's work.
Unfortunate.
We had a chat with him earlier. I think he's much more charismatic than a potato.
That's definitely true.
In an eco round, I just wanted to see what happened on that second round force buy from Liquid. You're going to see Cloud9. They're just going to run up Banana and probably just get mopped up here by a whole bunch of util. Wait to see if the exits come, the kills come out actually.
Good nade. Big damage. Stewie with the double, Grim with the double, and it's Sonic last alive.
Yeah, so on that second round here, he's going to get another kill, but does get cleaned up. I thought it was interesting, you know, you're going to see Grim chuck this flash out when Modem's falling back. This was the round where Liquid won the force buy. Look what Stewie does. Just full dry, walks out down Banana, just starts pushing, gets all that info, no utility use, just pushes, and Modem didn't run down Banana or anything. They didn't have the info. The only thing they heard was after the flash, there was no shots fired from the Ts who were meant to be anti-flash, and he just pushes all the way down, and Grim's able to rotate. A big key factor, big key play for information made by Stewie in a critical round like that. It's what makes a difference between some players who are pretty great and are willing to take risks in key rounds, and some players who will just sit on the B site and hope for the best.
It's spread, and MOTM is going to cop a huge chunk of damage. Actually, doesn't get tagged by the grenade, which is quite lucky given he was down on 19. Has pushed up to Car and expected by Stewie, who continues his fine form on Inferno. Up to 20 frags now.
Continues to make plays, man. He's separated from Grim now, who is trying to help him out with some flashbangs. Now drops the smoke and gets out of there as well. Actually, both smokes dropped there by Liquid, so they don't have any more smokes left on that big site. They use both of them on the choke point. Maybe a bit of miscommunication there. Didn't get the most out of those two smokes, which are quite important. But with the man advantage and the boost, I would say that Liquid are looking totally fine to be closing out this round. It's going to be up to Cloud9 to dig deep and try to come up this A side of the map and hit some fine entries.
Double arch set up here. Elige wanting to make the play off of Naf's contact here. There's no util to flash him off, so that's going to be a freebie. Naf falls back. Elige just waiting, smoke fading in just a second, but Sonic catches the better timing. Twist going to be spotted there in balcony, and now that's going to be the A site found. Naf hoping for something through the smoke, but this could just be the round. However, Team Liquid in the 3v3 already on the rotate.
Still not going to be an easy one for Team Liquid. They have a very distinct lack of utility here. Luckily, all three of them, defuse kits available. See how this flash goes. Naf's going to have to use that pretty nicely.
Yeah, Floppy has a flash in pit side as well that he can drop for Sonic to peek out.
Well, there it is, and Floppy puts it to good use himself, getting that first frag, but traded straight down by Stewie, who really has been the danger man. 4 HP. Can't find himself another kill, and so Cloud9 look like they'll get away with the round. Naf is giving it up, saving that all. He himself doesn't have a huge amount of cash to his name, so fair enough.
Yeah, Cloud9 making better use of their utility in that 3-on-3 and the positions that they had.
So playing it nicely. Good comps, Floppy with that second entry. And then stopping Grim coming up. Short, quad, porch, diggity, whatever you want to call it.
Dig?
No, people thought you said a different word when you said that earlier.
Diggity.
No, you said dig.
Diggity na diggity na diggity. That's all these Aussie casters say.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty accurate.
Straight, mate.
Yeah. All right.
Look, if you guys expect us to get up at 3 AM in the morning, cast Counter-Strike, and use North American calls, you're joking. You're joking.
How much would it cost, Jordan? How much I got to pay you to use the North American calls?
Double my rate.
Double your rate? $20. There you go.
And then you'd have to teach me the North American calls as well.
Well, quick one. Straight up bracket from Cloud9. An instant tag onto Modem.
Elige going to be isolated in the corner. And great thorough clearance from C9. Now they're just waiting, knowing that Naf has played in this position in the previous round. Flash goes through, Naf back on the line as Stewie is hoping that smoke fades. Mollied off though, but Stew's still able to thread the needle. It's actually Twist to find it from the balcony. 3 kills in a matter of seconds. The man is a turret.
Always does such good work from that pit position. Easily one of the better players in the world, and now puts Cloud9 into a man disadvantage situation thanks to some great work from Twist. They will try to attempt this completion of the retake Liquid, and unfortunately they've lost a pick due to yet another great flash in the post plant from Cloud9.
I was going to say, I'm not sure this post plan is looking too good for C9, being down 2-on-3, but they might find a way to make it work. Sonic! He's got to do it himself, but runs out of bullets. And if Hamas proves strong enough, that was the perfect molly for Team Liquid into pit, and they'll get their 14th.
And they break C9's money at 14-7. Couple players sitting around 3 to 3.5k is definitely not ideal if you're Cloud9 in this position. It was an expensive round for Liquid as well, though. Looks like Cloud9 going to go for the high risk, high reward play. Not going to allow Team Liquid to get to match point, or at least going to try to stop them. You're going to go for AK armor, a couple of Techies, Mac 10, Galil. Not the best of weaponry and lacking a bit of util, but if they do get across the line in this round, you're looking at how shaky Liquid's money is. They could just reset it and allow themselves to get up to double digits. It's not starting well for them, though.
Oh, and Naf just trying to go for the cover. Actually got 2 there. How? I don't know. Let's see if C9 can maybe equalize, chasing down Twist as quick as they can, but Twist tripled it up in the previous, so you don't want to be running into this man hidden here behind the mid box, and Sonic able to trade, but still the numbers favoring Liquid. Oh,
Sonic's faked the plan. He's going to book it over to B. They've heard him. That was almost a big brain play, but...
You mean they heard him? Grim was next to him.
Yeah, well, he ran through the smoke. They couldn't see him.
They did hurt 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 him.
And he hurt him too.
He did hurt him, yes.
They hurt Mac because he's the biggest C9 fan here. Just look at his shirt.
Yeah. Bias cast.
You're wearing blue as well.
I'm wearing dark blue.
I'm wearing black.
I'm wearing a shirt.
If anything, I'm on the Liquid bias, dude. I got the dark blue with the tinges of white.
I'm wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at
Nothing at all.
Super sexy Flanders.
Nothing at all.
Half buy here for Cloud9. Backs against the wall. I have to say that the only time they've really looked competitive in this map of Inferno is when they were given pretty much unlimited loss bonus on that CT side, and it seemed like Liquid kind of let their foot off the gas pedal a little bit. So I think we will be going into overpass. And that is a very, very exciting prospect because both of the 2 last overpass games between these 2 teams have been in OT finishes.
You're a bit of an overpass fan, aren't you?
Yes.
Big nade. Stewie just with the molly at the ready. Grim as well. Flash to allow Stu to go back in, and might just come off the back of the contact. Stu looking for info first. In comes the util to send Stu through, and he's going to double it and make it the triple, flicking to everyone. What a beautiful spray transfer.
That's disgusting from Stu, and to be honest, it continues to compound the issues for Cloud9 on the map. That's going to be that. They'll be quite happy to see the end of Inferno, because it was all the way of Liquid. 16 to